All right, Shalom. This is the brother Nahalia from the GMS Orlando camp. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who are the elders of Yashar Allah. And a sincere salutation to all Yuakim, who are preaching this word and believing this word, and to the Akwat, who are believing this word in all truth and in sincerity. This is Numbers chapter 23 and verse 23. And it reads, "Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel. According to this time, it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what hath Yahweh by Shema Shai wrought? Behold, the people shall rise up as a great lion, and lift up himself as a young lion. He shall not lie down until he eat of the prey, and drink the blood of the slain." All right, and as I'm driving through the spirit, I was just meditating on the fact that, the Lord's actually going to allow us as a nation of people to tap into our actual potential. The things that our people get credit for on this side of society is low level compared to who we truly are as a nation of people. All right, and the Lord's going to take that governor off us. You have certain cars that can go faster than they go on the roads, but it's because they have a governor on them that they can't go as fast as they're made to go. And that's us as a nation of people in a nutshell. Our people think that we were born into the earth to entertain, all right, to sing, to play sports, to be used for our physical labor. But it gets deeper than that. All right. And this is why at the end of Numbers, the 23rd chapter and the 23rd verse, it says, "According to this time, it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what hath the Most High wrought?" Like, what is this? When you look at the scriptures and you understand prophecy, we're the only nation that's promised immortality. Matter of fact, let's go here. This is Psalms chapter 82. And the closest thing it reminds me of is growing up, the show Dragon Ball Z. When you dealt with the Super Saiyans or the Saiyans, you had Goku and then you had Vegeta. Goku wanted to be cool with the humans, but Vegeta had a ruling class mindset. His mindset was, we're the Saiyans, we're stronger than them. Let's take our rightful position as the ones that are stronger than them. Now, we got cast down because we went off. We disobeyed the Lord. That's the only reason we're in this condition. Because Numbers 23 and 23 says there is no divination against Jacob. No matter what Esau's doing behind closed doors, that's not what's working. It's the fact that the Lord put us in captivity that allowed him to have rulership and dominion over us. It don't matter what kind of left-hand energy he's pushing, there's no divination against Jacob. But 2/3 of our people have left their habitation, which is why they're vulnerable. All right, they don't have a covering. All right, this is Psalms 82 and 1, a psalm of Asaph. Yahweh by Shema Shai standeth in the congregation of the mighty. He judgeth among the gods. And that's referring to Israel. When you look at our name, Yashar Allah, He is Yah. Shar is prince. Allah is God or power. All right, and when you go into that word Allah, it's power or judge. Now, jumping down to verse 6, it says, "I have said ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High, but ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes." So death was a governor, if you will, on the sons of God. When you look at what happened to Adam, death was appointed because of his transgression. So as a nation of people, our end goal is completely different from these other nations. The Lord's end goal for us as a nation of people is immortality. All right, amongst other things. Because roughly paraphrasing, the scriptures say, you shall chase 1,000. All right. One Jake shall chase 1,000 heathens, man. All right, I want to get this, Lord willing, in the Apocrypha. Yep. The Wadi Abba Shemal Shah. There's Ecclesiastes chapter 37 and 25. The days of the life of man may be numbered, but the days of Yashar Allah are innumerable. See, where we are now is a pit stop. It ain't our final destination as a nation of people. And this is just a process that the Lord is taking the sons of God through. All right? From leaving the garden to going through rough ways to, Lord willing, being saved and put back in our rightful estate. Lord willing, we be a part of that number. As rulers, as a nation of people, we're meant to rule. We're not meant to be servants. That's why it's the perfect punishment for our nation. A nation that's meant to rule, the perfect punishment is to make them servants. All right, let's get this. Lamentations chapter 5 and verse 7. And it reads, our fathers have sinned and are not, and we have borne their iniquities. Servants have ruled over us, which shows you our forefathers knew that the other nations were servants to us. They understood what the Lord was doing with us when he put these other nations over us. 2/3 of our people are fighting to be equal to nations that are your servants. You know, our Apostle Tahar says this often. You know, Jake doesn't have a ruling class mentality. You know, Jake has a Western mindset and a very docile mindset when it comes to rulership and dominion. All right. Now I want to read this one more time. Lamentations 5 and 8. Servants have ruled over us. There is none that doth deliver us out of their hand. We get our bread with the peril of our lives because of the sword of the wilderness. And that's a punishment. The Lord put a governor on us as a nation of people as a punishment. But it don't mean this is where we belong forever. All right, matter of fact, let's go here. It's Isaiah chapter 54. And I'm going to jump down to verse 7. It says, for a small moment have I forsaken thee, but with great mercies will I gather thee. In a little wrath I hid my face from thee for a moment, but with everlasting kindness will I have mercy on thee, saith the Lord thy Redeemer. See, people forget that the tabernacle of David involved dominion and the submission of other nations. That's what it involved, that we will be saved from our enemies to fulfill the mercy that was promised to our forefathers. Part of that mercy is dominion. You know, the Lord put a governor on us, and rightfully so. We earned this one. We earned this captivity. We earned the curses. We worked hard to get here. But we're not going to stay here forever. You know, the Lord's going to save the elect first and foremost. And through the elect, the rest of the nation of Israel will be inheritors of the mercy of Yahweh Shemal Shah that was promised to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But then we get to tap into our actual blessing. Music is like a side dish. What Jake can do on the dance floor is like a side dish. Jake's ability to entertain and all of those different things, that's just a side dish. We haven't even gotten to the main course as a nation of people concerning our own potential. That's why I love going into this. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 9. All right, and it reads, for Esau is the beginning of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Which shows you what Jacob stands to gain is something that can only be described as it. As the scriptures say, eyes have not seen and ears have not heard what the Lord have for them that waiteth upon him, that loveth and waiteth upon him, roughly paraphrasing. The world has no idea, man. They have no idea. All right, and they're going to be shocked and amazed. That's why in Numbers the 23rd chapter, it says, in that day it shall be said, what hath the Most High wrought? A nation of immortals, righteous immortals, that can mount up. This is Isaiah chapter 40 and 30. I'll start at 29. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might, he increaseth strength. We don't have any might right now. And the Lord is he's going to give us might in the eyes of all these nations. They're going to see the might of our nation. They're going to see us go from the bottom to the top. All right, let's continue. It says, verse 30, even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not be faint. Man, let's go up to 28, because we're going to be made in the image of Yahweh Shai. All right, Yahweh Shai is the firstborn of the dead. He's the firstborn. He's the first of many brethren. Isaiah 40:28, it says, hast thou not known, hast thou not heard, that the everlasting God, Yahweh Shemel Shai, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary. There is no searching of his understanding. All right, the Lord don't get tired. All right, the Lord don't have he don't have to sleep. That's a human condition. We're going to be free from that. Extraterrestrial. We're going to be free from those chains of darkness. Because right now, even in the lowest state, we are still the example of the highest example of men in a nation on the planet. When you still, even in the lower state. Now just imagine when the Lord takes his governor off us and allows us to tap into our full potential as a nation of people. Not one Jake winning and everybody got to look at him, but under Yahweh Shai being a nation of kings and priests. Lord, will we be a part of that number? Because this kingdom truly belongs to Yahweh Shai. As a nation of people, we are joint heirs according to the promise. Man, it's going to be beautiful. Lord, will we be a part of that number? Matter of fact, I got another one. It's Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 17. And it reads, but Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. He shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. And that goes back to what the Lord said in Daniel. All right, let's get that. This is Daniel chapter 2 and 44. And in the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. We're the only nation that's promised a kingdom that will last forever under Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, being joint heirs with the firstborn of creation. And there's it's levels, right? It's levels to this. As a nation of people, like right now, Esau has the bragging rights to say, look, we run the world. We're going to be able to have the honor and privilege of Yahweh Shai ruling in righteousness and being able to say, we are the nation that belongs to him first and foremost. That he comes from us, our nation. That he calls us as a nation of people, brethren. No other nation is going to be able to have that. That's why we're waiting for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwells righteousness. Our king is going to sit on the throne. Other kings are going to have to come and visit. Our children, Lord willing, we be a part of that number, are going to be known among the Gentiles. Which means there's going to be a clear separation in the kingdom of heaven. And it's not going to be separated between believers and non-believers with that Christian narrative. All right, it's Isaiah 61:9. And their seed shall be known among the Gentiles, and their offspring among the people. All that see them shall acknowledge them, that they are the seed which the Lord hath blessed. Nobody else is going to be able to say that. Nobody else is going to have that bragging right. And this is why through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, we have better promises to hope for. Most of our people hope for the best case scenario in this society, and that's low level compared to all the things the Lord is saying about us as a nation of people concerning the promise. Mounting up as eagles, one of you chasing 1,000. Our children playing with poisonous snakes. Come on, man. We haven't even begun to tap into our full potential as a nation of people. But soon, Lord willing. Hey, so with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who are the elders of Yasha Allah, and a sincere salutation to all Yuakim, who are preaching this word and believing this word, and to the Akwath, who are believing this word in all truth and in sincerity. Shalom.